Hey everybody, welcome to Tablestory Dust Vale with your host HJ Tenchi.
Oh, that's why we're late then.
Go Tenchi, you in charge.
Hi! We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Also, I have a headache, so we're ending early.
Two people with it. Oh,
Good job.
fell for that.
Shit.
How
Did I cover?
early?
Did I cover everything?
Yeah.
You mean right now? Like how early?
You gonna die. Boys.
You won't die.
Also, Connor's camera looks like an actual camera for once. Can we get a clap in the chat, please?
Did it, Connor?
Yeah.
We got there.
Figured it out
Connor's
streaming after how long? How long you had a channel?
He's still smaller, but I feel like that might be because he's an assssociate.
He's
Is
a
that-
dwarf.
Yeah.
Affiliate.
I think you
Did
mean
I call it
affiliate.
associate again?
He wishes he was a Twitch associate. Damn.
Can't
feel
even
like,
pull off a joke, man.
Need some
I-
tailfishes in the
I'm-
chat for that one.
Yeah,
I'm
that was-
fired.
Comedy
That was
for the,
bad.
Leave the
That was
comedy.
bad.
That was real bad.
Yeah, you'd be able to see
Okay.
that I'm blushing, except that it's black and white. So.
Gray.
That's
It's
why.
gray.
Yeah, gray. It's gray. Sorry.
Yeah, she's blushing gray.
She's literally. That's just how she looks. She's not
All
called
the time.
Tuesday Gray for like the lols, dude.
Yeah,
No, this
for
is
lols.
it.
I've met
Yeah.
her
That's
IRL.
in real life.
No, yeah.
Whenever she walks
Totally.
into any room, it just goes noir. And
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Grayscale immediately.
Sucks all the color out of the room. Jesus, that's terrifying.
Yeah. That's
I
a cool
actually
power,
used
though.
to. I actually used to be Hispanic, and then I met her, and yeah.
Brainwashed you. Welcome-
True story.
Immediately pale.
Welcome
story.
to the stream, everybody in the chat and everybody in the future in the VOD. Hi, future people. Let's hope.
Hi, future people.
Hi.
Let's hope the world hasn't ended and this is the only thing you found.
Wow.
But if it is, enjoy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Sorry-
if
sorry
this
about
were
destroying the
this?
world.
Imagine if this were the only record of the 21st century that
This is
people
it.
found. Like 800 years from now, our D&D campaign, the whole campaign, not just
This
this
is it,
episode.
yeah, the playlist.
That's
is the only
That's
extra.
all they know about this era.
About human
Wow.
society. Like, wow, they were
Yeah.
fucking nerds back then.
My
Whoa!
death saving throw actually has advantage because I can.
Oh my god, no
Yeah.
wonder this race died.
Yeah. Zeke has a 6-parter? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that emote comes in my chat all the time. It's
Not
you
anymore.
just-
Not anymore. That guy's gone forever. Bye. Fuck that. You add to conversation in this chat room.
That's a rule that doesn't pertain to the people on the stream, though.
It's
No.
horrific.
No.
Yeah, no. Because
No, we're
otherwise
fine.
I'd have to ban myself. I'm the biggest troll. I'm the
Yeah.
worst for it.
I can't stream on my own channel anymore.
I'm an extreme hypocrite, and I'm okay with it.
It's okay.
I
Welcome
mean,
to
I
the
have
show.
a no trolling rule on my channel, which I violate every 3 seconds.
I go into other people's chats and do the thing that I get. I ban people for, like,
Yeah, Brad just walks into a chat and goes, Final Fantasy X is the best.
I just do it all the time. I'm talking like Final Fantasy 13 was technically the best one.
You mean
But to
Final
be
Fantasy
fair-
X2?
I do it in your
See?
chat too, and people freak the fuck out. So
Yeah,
yeah, you are kind of quiet, by the way, Brad. You're really low.
Why does that
Really?
always happen on your stream? I have
He
to boost
sounds
myself. Am I
fine
better
on
now?
the-
Hey,
Sounds
what up?
That's better.
Yeah, it was everybody else was louder than you. So
I come
Oh.
through Zoom very quietly because it happens on a Thursday as well. But then when I get to my own stream, I'm like, yeah,
Wait, I was louder than someone for once?
yeah, right.
Yeah, your
No,
volume's
I do the
fine.
exact same thing because I'm like, okay, this is a good volume for my stream, and then we get on Zoom and they're like, man, you're too quiet. Like, we
You
can't hear
change
you.
it on the
Yeah.
pod, and you're like,
And then the next day, it's like, hey, everyone!
You do it for like an hour before
Yeah.
somebody fucking tells you. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, no. That's
And then you're
really-
just kind of sitting there. Why the fuck did nobody tell me? Like, why
Yeah.
did it take this
Yeah.
long? What
Yeah,
what
thanks, guys.
Yeah, god
Yeah.
damn it.
Thanks, Noodle. Even if it's not your mod, blame Noodle.
Just blame Noodle.
Okay.
Okay, this works.
I've been blaming him since I was young. Since before he was born.
Noodle
Fuck
ate
that
my
guy.
homework.
So this is Tablestory Dust Vale. We're playing D&D 5e. I'm sure you're all aware. But if you're not, that's what it is. That's what we're doing. We're not just standing around talking about Fairlight's sleeping patterns, even though it's what we were doing just before we went live.
To be fair, I was up at 7 a.m. today.
That's no excuse. No excuse.
I
for-
didn't oversleep. I was just late.
Plus one
There's a
goblin.
difference.
Plus one.
plus one goblin. When you guys
I
are
did
destroying
not oversleep today. I was just late. There's a difference.
I like how Brad just thinks about it in relation to our campaign. Plus one goblin to the 4 beholders. Yes. We'll add that
Four
one
beholders
goblin
and a
right away.
will attack you at some point during this campaign. Yeah. So on with the show must go on. You guys, as a group, are in Sin River, which is a very, very large city. I would say it's a city. Yeah, it's a city in Dustvale, the continent of Dustvale. We're looking at a dusty, sort of westernish, like USA Western themed kind of almost setting. This is a pretty sprawling town filled with almost everything. It's one of those big towns, not some shitty little town where it's like, oh, is there a blacksmith? No. In fact, there isn't a blacksmith in this town. I picked the one thing this town doesn't have because it's so fucking rich. What it does have is lots of money and lots of corruption and a fighting pits. Last time, what did we begin? You guys actually did a little bit of gambling. The Roll20 was absolutely on your side. As Lash won a couple of games. What was it? What was you playing? Threes?
Yep.
With
And,
a couple of halflings in a shitty little back
Yep.
alley.
One of them flipped the table when he was done. He
One of
rage quit.
them, you won a bunch of money and then the one ring.
Yeah, pretty much. And a dagger. The
you
ring's
won-
the best thing that ever happened.
You won
to me.
a dagger, yeah, a sacrificial dagger, which may or may not be more important than you ever realized. More important than the ring, perhaps. Who knows? Or maybe not. We just don't
Or
know.
maybe not. Okay.
And the ring of somewhat invisibility, which is almost exactly like ring of invisibility, except that it lasts for 10 minutes and you can't use it again until the very next morning.
Super cool.
The group, actually no, you were split up. Carlias and Raja went to the Velvet Crown Casino, and I don't even know how to describe what they did. Carlias managed to chat his way in by chatting up a guard and then sitting down at a table with someone who just fell head over heels instantly in love with him. Love at first sight.
Miami Blossom.
Miami Blossom of the Blossom family, the famed Blossom family. And Raja just
Had a rough day.
Raja, right? I feel like this is the one time actually that Roll20 did not favor you, Fairlight, because Raja just kept getting fucked up. He tried to sneak in twice. You did get in at one point by sneaking into like a high up window on the tower, even though you were inside of a locked room, so you couldn't get out without being obviously breaking down a door or something. So you snuck back out and got caught on the way back out, but you had stolen a bunch of things. The guards caught you, grappled you to the ground, dragged you inside, and you were about to have your hands cut off or like something terrible happened to you, when in fact the casino owner, a man named Kaslek, employed you, sort of gun to head employment of do this horrible task for me. Go and kidnap this child, wizard, from the Wizard's Keep and bring him to a safe house for interrogation.
This is the same Raja who backflipped over a train while at disadvantage just for the heck of it, and yet can't pass a stealth check to sneak in through a kitchen.
You
D&D.
wasted that roll.
D&D is very inconsistent, realistically speaking, isn't it? Unfortunately, that's just the way of it. Dice rolls. The dice were not in your favor. You guys all met up after the fiascos and decided to go and check out the fighting pits. You arrived, you looked at the a few of you snuck in, a few of you paid and went and got good seats, candy floss and drinks, and a couple of you snuck in with a bunch of kids and sat underneath the bleachers and watched everyone just get destroyed. They were sending out these relatively competent fighters, but not quite to your level, and they were just getting torn up by hook horrors and grell. I think collectively you came to the decision that you could at least beat the first round of monsters that they send out, but you were still your plan was to go and stock up, spend a bit of money on things like potions and things that might help you out while you're in the fighting pits, and then just go in there during the next day or later at night. Was it next day or later?
It was next day.
Next day. Go there the next day, stocked up, ready to roll, and see if you can win the insane prizes. That if you actually defeat all 3 rounds, you pretty much become immortal. Specifically, if you do the solo one, you literally become basically immortal. You get a ring of feather falling, which is only there just purely to tempt Lash. I'm not gonna lie. But if you do beat the actual deadly and insane wins, which you have to do consecutively, you get a blade of heroes, a cloak of displacement, and a ring of extra attack, which makes you really fucking. You become a god of stuff. So I don't know. It's definitely not there as DM to player to tempt you to your death at all. Greed.
We appreciate your honesty.
I've had a couple years DMing now, and the one thing that I've noticed that spans across all D&D is greed. Player greed is unreal.
Yeah.
For sure.
The things that people do for greed in this game are insane. So yeah, I've been toying with that over various episodes of various things that I run, and this is just another foray into that. I would say that today we join you maybe a couple of hours later on, after the fighting pits. Nobody else. Is there no one else? No, there was no one else. Oid thanked everybody for coming after a handful of fights. Pretty much everyone got torn up by the things that they threw out at them in the first round, and nobody made it to the next round. Everybody dispersed. The little kids all scarpered off, and you guys maybe headed to a nearby tavern, unless you just want
I would actually be heading back to the Velvet Crown by closing time. I don't know exactly when they close.
You're heading back to the Velvet Crown?
Correct.
Okay, so let me just check I've got my backup player character just in case. Decide to honestly do this. Okay, yeah.
Oh shit.
Will be the backup, but no, I don't know what he's doing. So yeah, we'll say that the fighting is over, and you guys are maybe just all leaving the fighting pits then. So as everybody's walking out of the tunnel to the fighting pits, everybody's sort of disappearing. The afternoon crowd. I think it was something like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So we'll say it's like 6 now. You've got a couple of hours before dusk, and then you guys have some things to do by night. So you still got a little bit of time that you can kill. Raja seems to have a purpose. Seems to be heading purposefully in one direction. I don't know what the rest of you are doing, or if you're going with him, or anything like that.
I guess we'd probably have a conversation first, or at least tell who's our supply master. Probably Strings is the one who wants to go in the fighting pit so badly. Strings. If we're gonna go in here tomorrow, we should stock up on healing potions. But there's kind of a little problem.
Right.
When I was at the casino, they kind of took all of my money.
All of it?
I mean, as in they like physically removed all of my money. Not gambling. Like they just robbed me. Before we go in here, tools of the trade. I need more holy water, just in case. You've seen the kind of things they throw out there. My sword doesn't work so well without it. So, if you wouldn't mind, when you are shopping for materials and potions and whatnot,
right?
Stop by Rare Materials, ask for a dwarf named Harrick, and ask him for holy water. He usually keeps a stockpile of it on hand.
Harrick, right? There's one problem.
What's that?
I've got no fucking money.
Oh well,
none. So
this is gonna get very awkward.
We're fucked. I bought this yesterday, the halberd.
Ah.
Oh.
Well.
So we're fucked.
What's up, Lash?
I've got some.
How much?
140 gold.
That should be
enough. If we pass the test, then we can repay Lash what we owe her, and...
Well, I mean, we either win and get the money back so we can repay her, or we die and it's irrelevant.
We could very well fucking die in there.
Die?
Probably.
It's a
But-
fighting pit. Why
but
do
I
you think
just-
I've been saying I don't want to go in there?
It's fine. We've got you. I've seen you in battle. I don't know why you're not confident.
I just don't like killing things, to be honest.
Wait, I just got that ring and my feathers are all shiny. I don't.
Now, look on the
wanna
bright
die.
side. You
Should be
can
fine.
You can activate the ring and run away if the rest of us die.
That's true.
Huh.
You're not supposed to be happy about that. At any rate, I have a quick errand to run. I'll meet you guys back at my house in a little bit.
Right.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna peace out.
Tavern? Drinks?
I don't need to be seen. I'm gonna head to Raja's. He told me where the key was.
Drinks and bring them back to Raja's?
Okay.
Right. Perfect. I'm gonna go talk to a tavern, I guess, and see if I can get like a fucking keg of ale.
You're doing the 14-year-old pick up some drinks and meet.
Oh yeah. Let's do this. shit.
We're gonna get some Caesars. I need some celery.
Yeah, sure. So Raja, you head off towards the Velvet Crown Casino, and everybody else heads off. Maybe. Well, Raja's house is somewhere up here. Basically, we said in the north east of town. The Pearl is on the way. It's a relatively small, average casino, sort of mixed bag of patrons. So yeah, it's a pretty obvious building as you guys head up through the town. Lash, do you just disappear off by yourself?
No, I think I'm gonna stick with these guys.
Just hide in the shadow outside.
Yeah, I'll
do
stick
the
with
other 14-year-old thing of like, yeah, mate, buy us a pack of ciggies. As you as these guys jump into the Pearl. Don't forget, by the way, as well, in the fighting pits, you do win money. You guys do have you do get cash as well as prizes.
Oh yeah.
It's dumb. So let's see here. Who we're going to follow? Raja, you head towards the.
Please don't die.
You head
I'll
towards
try not to die.
the Velvet Crown Casino. What's the plan here?
So when I got caught by them earlier, I did not have my signature like red hood and stuff back or on at that time, and I gave them a fake name and all that. This time around, I'm gonna be dressed up again, like he's gonna put his outfit back on. But I'm just gonna wait outside and wait for Castlick, the leader, and I'm gonna watch him when he leaves. And I'm gonna like camp across the street in the shadows, like far enough away that odds of me being detected are like nil. And I'm just gonna camp out waiting for him to leave.
Cool. Give me a stealth roll with advantage.
I'm just gonna roll a d20.
Did that
I'll
not
explain
work?
it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah.
Yep, you can roll any dice you want for your own reasons if you'd like to. That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, it means something to me.
Unless, yeah.
I'm
So
just rolling.
You find a little spot across the street and just cotch up, hiding, maybe down an alleyway with a decent sight line of the, this building, this structure, this area is completely separate from any other building. It's not terraced in, so you can actually kind of see around it. Obviously, your eyes can only see one side of it, but you can see kind of somewhat towards the back where you know that there's one entrance exit that you went in through the kitchens before, and then the main larger entranceway where you see the same two tiefling guards that are on duty guarding the entrance. Down an alleyway, probably we wouldn't even see you. You're just a darkened figure in a very darkened alleyway as the town just moves on around you. Mr. Strings, heading into the tavern,
Yeah.
I presume.
You presume correctly there, sir.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw as you push open the saloon doors of this tavern.
Okay. Thank God I'm proficient.
Let's have a look here then.
Nice proficiency.
Where's my dice at?
Fuck.
As you
What
as
did
you
I do
walk
to
in,
deserve this?
as you walk in, there's like one of those one one of those like weird bottles with the 3 X's on it that people drink moonshine out of.
Oh,
Just
God.
like launches past your head out the door, smashes in the street nearby. In the far back corner, you see these 3 dwarves just. They say in Dwarven. I don't know if you speak Dwarven.
I don't think so, no.
They shout at you in
No.
Dwarven, laughing at you, and then they go back to their own business. As you step in, it's a pretty small establishment, even though by tavern standards, it's relatively nice. Decent wooden floor, decent daily beauty check. I don't even know what that is. You know what? I'll accept it. You look fucking great today.
That's a fucking great roll.
You are still in
Chat told me I
Goliath.
have to do that every day.
Yeah,
You're in
he's
Goliath form, yeah?
Stunning.
You're still a Goliath disguised?
Oh no, he's dropping into the
That's
Goliath.
why it's
Later,
not
okay.
20.
Drop it.
That's why
So
it's
you're
not 20.
outside
You-
like cleaning your face, and you come back to we see the normal standard
My
Fearbolt
God.
version of Arden outside.
Yeah, no, that wasn't meant to like upstage anything. Just keep
With-
going.
you've done it. It's too late. You've rolled the dice.
Beautiful.
You've snatched the mic. The light, the light on the stage was on one character, and now it's just swung over to another. You're outside with Carlias and Lash. Yes.
It had to be during strings too. I swear I don't hate this character.
This is the greatest thing in the. Is that the sun or Arden?
So yeah, you step in and just about miss this bottle that
Yeah.
launches past your head. It is it's a pretty small establishment in general, but relatively nice in terms of structure.
Okay.
The place seems like it was built well and built strong, mostly wood foundations. There's a really large bar along one side, and then there's just lots of varying tables of different sizes. Some look like they're new, some look like they're very old. There's stalls of all different sizes and chairs that sit around. The actual patrons that are sitting around, again, are very varied as well. You've got a lot of tieflings, a lot of halflings, a few humans. No dragonborn.
Of course.
And at the bar, if memory serves, we have a dwarf. Yes, there's a small, very short, even by dwarf standards, 4-foot dwarf. Lots of hair, just red hair all over. Who looks exactly like Iron Chef Bobby Flail. Just lots of just red hair all over the place.
Beautiful.
But imagine Bobby with a sort of scowling face. He's standing there. He's got like his apron on, cleaning a cup as you approach.
Hi there. Can we purchase a keg?
You want to purchase a keg?
Yeah, the whole thing.
A keg of what? A keg of air?
Yes.
You want a keg of air?
Yes.
Guys, man, a keg of air. A dwarf stands up from a nearby table, pushes open another set of saloon doors at the back, comes back in with a little keg like this. Give me a dexterity save as he just launches it at your head.
God damn it.
So many dex saves.
Yeah, right?
I'm just trying to get rid of that green thing at the top.
It's gone now.
Let's see here. Attack. Yeah, he launches at you. It launches like across, like you just easily duck out of the way, and it explodes on a far wall. There's uproarious laughter around. It's a keg of air, my. The dwarf behind the bar says, "Hey, here's your keg of air, son. What are you winning a keg of air for? That's a tavern."
I'm trying to buy it to take it home.
Oh, yeah, buy it, son. That's a gold piece, that one. There's another laughter from a couple of dwarves at the nearby table. They say in Dwarven at you.
Right. Can I have an intact keg of ale?
Oh, that's going to cost you, lies.
How much?
That's going to cost you a wee pretty penny. That's going to cost you how much you got. You look like a man of power, and you look like a man of money.
I've got 3 gold.
That's 3 whole gangs.
3 gold eyes.
Yes. Intact.
Hey, intact.
Keyword intact.
We'll see what you
Put
got.
it in there.
He says, I hope you can catch another one.
Oh, for
Uh,
fuck's sake!
the one of the dwarves sat at the nearby table stands up, pushes open the saloon door, comes out. It's a much bigger keg this time.
Fuck's sake!
And on his shoulder he says, "Hey, you gonna catch this, is it?"
Right. Yes. No. Yes. Of course. Yes.
I think he can catch it. I wasn't gonna throw it, but now I'm gonna throw it. He launches a massive keg at
Can I have
you.
advantage on this because I'm expecting it, or
How would you like to try and catch it?
I'm just want to both arms and just try and bear hug it as it comes at me.
Athletics.
athletics?
Hey! The thing comes, it just it arcs through the air. There's a moment where a lot of the patrons just go, they watch it as it
Like
arcs.
the backup thing.
You're backing up, you're watching this thing, you put your big old dragonborn arms out, the keg comes down and you just bing! There's one single drop that comes out, whoop, and hits you right on the breech of your dragonborn nose muzzle thing that they have. And you catch it pretty easy. Big old keg. The dwarves, everybody laughs. There's, the man behind the bar says, "Hey, listen, that was a good catch." That he reaches below the bar and hands you another bottle.
What? Right. What's this?
Strawberry wine.
Perfect.
You're welcome.
Thank-
My name's Muck Bond.
Thank you so much, sir. Strings.
What's a big dragonborn like you doing here in town?
We're here. I'm here with some friends. We're going to enter the fighting pits tomorrow.
Which one's good? The fighting pit? All the dwarves. Oh, you're
Said whatever you all said. Yes.
Do I speak that there, dwarven?
No, I'm a dragonborn.
Oh, doesn't it mean that you can't speak dwarven? Oh, you know that draconic. You speak it. There's one that's over there and says to you in draconic, "Fat monkey lizard."
What'd you say about my mother?
What did I say? Tell me what I say.
You said you'd give me 5 gold.
Nah, I ain't giving you a 5 gold, son. The patrons at the bar around you are all watching you. I reckon he's gonna do it. You know, he caught that keg. Hey, you think he's gonna make it? You're going in solo, is it?
No, with others. We're going with others.
Oh yeah, he's gonna. What is it? A big old group of dragonborn fighting in the pits.
No, my days with other dragonborn are long gone.
The dwarf behind the bar, Mukbond, says,
Bond.
"Oh yeah, I tell you what, wouldn't it be good if you had a dragonborn fighting a dragon? Hey, that'd be great.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna go fighting pits tomorrow and hope that I fight a dragon. I'm gonna go fighting pits too. I'm gonna watch it, son.
Right. Yes.
I'm gonna put gold on you. I'm gonna put that there 3 gold on
yes,
you, son.
Of course. I hope we'll do your 3 gold.
Listen, if yous don't get burnt up or eaten by some shite in that there fighting pits,
Right.
I'm gonna have to get yous come back here, Pearl. Drinks on me.
Right. Sounds perfect. I can't
Yous
wait.
gotta
then.
win though. I'm not feeding up a corpse.
We'll try. We'll try our hardest for that 3 gold.
Dragonborn versus dragon. That's gonna be
Is there
great.
a dragon in the pits? Then is that?
I
what we're
don't
fighting?
know. I don't speak to that twatoid.
Right. Well, I'd best go prepare to fight a dragon.
Aye, you best go prepare
Thank-
fight a dragon.
thank
You go
you,
fight a dragon,
sir.
lads. Hey!
Toodles, and I'm just gonna walk the fuck. As soon, are they like directly outside?
These guys are all just outside
As
the
soon as
saloon
I'm
doors.
just gonna put it down. And... Apparently, we're supposed to fight a fucking dragon tomorrow.
And that is why I'm not going in there.
We're gonna fight a fucking dragon, Carlisle.
I'm not
You
going
need
in
to
there.
lighten up. A dragon.
Nope, I'm not going in there.
Dragon. We're fine. We've got this. We're so fucked, but it'll be good. The dwarf said we get
What was that
free
thing
drinks
you just
if we
said?
win.
We're so fucked
We're not fucked, Carlisle. Have some
What's-
faith.
against the dragon.
What's in that bottle?
Ale. Oh, bottle. Wine. Strawberry wine.
Huh.
I caught the keg, and they gave me the wine. They threw the keg at me. Carlisle, are all dwarves like this?
Wait, there's doors in there? Hold on a second. I'm gonna go in there.
Carlisle steps through the doors. Give me a dexterity saving throw. I don't even need to roll.
That's
I imagine,
foreshadowing
is it
for
like
how
he opens the door and
Yeah, just the same fucking.
That's
one
how
of those,
dwarves
like,
greet each other, okay?
yeah, like pottery jar jug
Oh
thing
my
that
fucking
you just. Whoosh. Give me a D4.
I should have warned you. I'm sorry.
That is how much bludgeoning damage you take as the pot just explodes on your face. You're covered in like mead for a moment as well. And there's an absolute uproar of laughter as you step into this saloon. The dwarves,
I'm
in
gonna shout
particular,
out to them.
Yeah.
First in common, then in Dwarvish. Whoever that was, it's Kakui Dragon.
You need to learn how to avoid being hit, son. There's 4 dwarves at the table, and then there's McBond behind the bar. All of them are cracking up laughing. Then the rest of the patrons are just in there around you. It definitely was one of these dwarves that threw the thing at you.
I'm gonna walk over to the barman.
Hey, what's up there, brother? You see a little dwarfy here. I haven't seen you in town before. What's your name?
Name's Carlisle.
Oh, that's an interesting accent you got there, son. Where you from?
This is the part that I forget it. What is it, Brad?
Oat roast.
We've all forgotten our origin cities.
Yeah, I've even written it down. It's just like, from Oat Roast.
Oh, he's from up north. No wonder he can't jump.
Can't jump.
Well, you gotta jump out of the way and stuff. That's how we do it down south. Jumping. Jump out of the way. Something come flying out your face, son. You wanna jump out of the way.
Or you try and catch it.
You reckon you can catch a drink thrown at your face?
Throw me a drink.
Yeah, right. Throw him a drink. Someone just launches a mug of ale at you. Give me a sleight of hand to catch. The guy that throws it just it doesn't even launch it at you. It just fucking flies like completely wide across the fucking bar. He's just completely drunk. He throws it and just falls off his own stool and hits the deck. Everyone laughs. Ah, yeah, twat, you're falling on the grate. Everyone's cracking up laughing at him. Yeah, the guy just destroys everything around him. Everyone's laughing. He's laughing. And the dwarf behind the bar says, hey, you didn't catch that on, did you?
Well, considering the one that threw it fell on his face, can barely throw to save his life.
I spend the whole day sitting there drinking. You think that these can throw something? That's why I'm surprised you even got hit.
I didn't expect to get hit the first second I walked through the door.
Aye. I was aware of it.
Your dwarven kin are failing their job.
You lads ever had a job in your life? And they go, no, I never had a job. No, I never had a job. This is my job. He says, they never had a job in their life. What job? You just need a job, son. You ought to work. Need a bit of gold.
Well, I mean, I can always do with some gold, but...
Yeah, you know how to pull a pint, son.
I'll give it a whirl.
Right, tomorrow in the afternoon, I'm going to go fighting pits and watch these people. There's a bunch of dragonborn in town that are going to fight a dragon, and I'm going to go see it. If you can watch the bat for me, I'll pay you good gold.
I said I'd give it a whirl right now and see if I can.
I don't need you here now. I'm working it now.
Well, let me do one now. Let me pull it.
You want to pull yourself a pint?
Fine.
All right, give me an int check. He invites you round the bar. You approach. You approach this weird dwarven mechanized system that they've created. and it's just like it's a lever, and you like pull the lever, and it just goes in like weird like outways. There's the cup doesn't a single drop doesn't go in the cup. The dwarves all crack up laughing. Hey, can't even, what's a dwarf for you? Can't even pull a pint. The McBond says, "Listen, son, that's all right. I'm sure you can, twirl your gun or something better than they can pull a pint. It's all right. Don't listen to them. I'm sure you're good at something.
I'll try again.
Not jumping, not pulling pints. Try it again with disadvantage.
For fuck. I've already got disadvantage from roll 20.
You've already failed once. You sort of get some. There's a weird shaking of the bar as some mechanism underneath the bar does something. It just a bunch of it sprays out. You get like some foam in the bottom of the mug. The dwarves are all cracking out. Yes, no dwarf, take off the makeup. So what is it really? The McBond is like grabbing at your face, like, no, I think this is his real face, What is it? It's from up north. They probably don't drink, I know, Roost. Does your people not drink? You know, Roost.
Give me a keg and I'll drink it whole.
Yeah, 3 gold.
Fine. You give him 3 gold.
I got this one a keg. Throw it at him. One of the drunken dwarves gets up, walks out, pushes the saloon doors open, picks up a massive fucking keg, turns around, walks out, and goes, "Hey, I was reckon you can catch this and know it with your nose this time."
Fine.
Oh, he's got to do it, lads. Everyone's, hey! He fucking just launches the thing at you. How would you like to attempt to catch it? You may argue for your attempt, your roll, basically.
So believe it or not, I actually know how to properly catch a keg.
Oh yeah.
You have to let it kind of hit against your chest and then fall back with it, and then wrap your arms around it. You don't just like stand there, grab it. You have to fall with it a little and kind of.
All right, Gragas. So I guess. See, that sounds like a con save to me. I don't know. You can give me
another intelligence check.
No, he knows what he's doing. You can give me an athletics with advantage since you're gonna go for this like tried and tested keg catching technique. Hey, 20. Yeah, he does this whole thing. No one's in the bar has ever seen this before. Someone actually comes in and catches the keg in the tried and true Scottish dwarven keg catching technique of landing it on their fucking chest, rolling it down, going back, whatever you just said. He does this thing, lands perfectly, and everyone just that was quite good, son. That wasn't too bad, McBond reaches under the bar and pulls out another small bottle and hands it to you. Here you go.
What's this?
Oh, so a bottle of whiskey for you, son. You've done good catching that there keg. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon, 2:00.
If I catch another keg, I get another drink.
In persuasion roll.
This is the greatest.
Newcomers only, son. We do it once. Now you're just getting greedy. You people, Northerners, always getting greedy.
I was only asking in case there was the case.
Listen, if you is gonna be that greedy, I can't leave you to look after the bar tomorrow, can I?
Don't worry about it. I'll walk out with the keg and the whiskey.
You walk out. There's some muttered laughing, but mostly people are like, "Wow, that was pretty cool. Did you see how he grabbed that thing? Yeah, he grabbed it really cool." There's these little creatures, boggles.
That's amazing.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow.
You step back outside. So you have a keg now and a bottle of whiskey as you step outside after the commotion inside. He walks out.
Why? I've already gotten a keg. Why did you get
Is
another?
that a... What?
What?
It...
I didn't say I was going to share this.
How's your face?
Face is fine. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I got a little bit of
You've got red on
A
you.
little bit of ale in my beard, but it's fine.
Right there. You've cut. Let's go drink, shall we?
Yeah, let's go hide.
Because we
Actually, I'm gonna drink all this right now. I'm gonna drink the whole thing,
The whole keg.
the whole keg.
All right.
We're close to Raja's. Would you like to wait? We're
Nope, I got a date, so I'm gonna
Wait.
need that.
We've got a date.
Actually, I got two, so I'm gonna
Got 2 dates.
I'm gonna need yours as well.
That's adult water. You're gonna.
I'm
No,
gonna need a
Carl
lot of
Elias, I need to drink some of this as well. There's what
it. Hell no.
we can Fuck it. Have the keg. Fuck it.
All right.
We'll keep the wine. And is that another bottle of wine? Did you get one too?
No, this is whiskey.
All right, pass that shit over then. We're going to drink that tonight. You stick with the ale. You don't want to mix.
But
No.
well, at least can I have a swig?
All right, take a swig, but don't drink too much. If you drink that and all the ale, you're going to retch all over the ground and all of your date. Sir.
Maybe that's what I want to happen.
Dates. What
Give me
would you not
give me
want
2 Constitution saving throws.
to- Oh god.
One, the second one is with advantage.
Second one is 21. First one's 11.
So it's not a pretty sight as he drinks this entire keg. Like he lifts it up. Carlias, what is your strength stat?
Strength is 14.
14. Okay, so you have no trouble lifting it up, but he's just pouring it all. His mouth opens up and he just starts doing this thing. Like Carlias probably for the first time reveals the dwarven heritage that he has, and just becomes a funnel, and just funnels most of this beer ale into himself. Lots of it like launches over his beard. You have a beard, right? And down his front, and there's just a pool around him by the end of it, but he catches most of it. At the end of it, he doesn't even seem tipsy. Although I'm sure you feel great.
What the fuck?
So I feel a lot more prepared for my date right now.
Carl
Or
Elias,
dates.
are you,
What?
you have something in your throat?
Oh, do I sound like my old gram cousin Camille?
Whoop.
This is what happens when I drink a lot of alcohol, you see.
Right. Yes.
I go the true dwarven, but it'll pass. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow in the morning, I'll be back to old me.
What the fuck?
Right, time to drink with some women.
Uh,
Men, women, whatever.
Man and
Are you-
woman? Are you?
Men. It's a long story, but
I didn't know that about you.
I hope I don't remember it. And I'm gonna
Right.
walk off to the red velvet.
Cool.
Well, that happened.
Yeah.
So is he?
I have no idea.
I think as Carlos is walking away, he's like, I'm going to get fucked. God help me. I'm not drunk enough for this shit.
God, that man's got some issues. He needs to lighten up.
Wow. I
Never
don't
s-
think adult water is very good for anybody.
In the 1 week I've known you, I've never seen him this energized. No, not even in the 3 days.
So after that little bit of a spectacle, I'm kind of concerned, and I'm pulling my hood up here. Could we just
Yes, to
could we go to
Raja's.
Raja's?
Yes, we'll
Okay.
go there and drink our wine.
Yes. So you head off to
Fuck off
Raja's
to Raja's, yeah.
with your wine.
I turn
and-
back to make sure Arden's with us, and I think you just catch my eyes like, oh. He looks so beautiful today. I don't say it to
Coincidentally-
him, but
Coincidentally, Arden's looking at himself in the same way.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of what just happened in the last like 15 minutes.
Arden's got like no gender preference. He just loves himself.
A different type of asexual.
You guys head to Raj's house using his instructions. You haven't been there yet, but you sort of know where it is. And
It's gonna be bright red. Like
Car-
dead
Carlias.
zombies piked in the yard.
Carlias heads off to towards the Velvet. You going to the Velvet Crown? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the
Date number
Your
one.
date. I think you have a date at 7. I think was what the time was. So yeah. Raja, give me a perception check. All right, we'll find out what that was for after the break.
Oh my god. Fuck's sakes. All right, we'll see you guys at 3 to 5. See you soon.